Hey guys, it's Coffee. Welcome to my playthrough of The Blind Griffin. So, this is a visual novel by Asphodel Quartet, and I stumbled upon it on itch.io. I don't really know a whole lot about it other than that it might be a romance-based visual novel, I think. It also takes place during the Prohibition era, which is like the Roaring Twenties in the US. So one of the settings is a bar, I think. I tried not to spoil too much for myself, because I wanted this to be as blind as possible. But yeah, the art style really pulled me in, and I'm liking this music, so I think this is gonna be a good time. And anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Would you like an explanation? I don't think we need one, because this is just it's a visual novel, so... I think I'll just say no, for now. I'll probably just figure it out. I don't think it should be too hard. Oh, okay. Oh, is that us? Huh. We're very pretty. The glass jar I was holding explodes, sending smoke and bits of glass everywhere. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to at all. My mentor ain't happy about this either. I'm probably in for a lecture, but what did he really expect? I'm new at this. When I came to San Francisco with my family, I never thought I'd end up becoming a magician in training. Okay, so there's magic involved? I did not read anything about that. It was maybe only number 8 on my list of job choices. Actually, I'm not really sure what I expected. At least there hasn't been a dull moment since I got here. This all started a little over a week ago. December 8th? Okay, so... from November 29th to December 8th. Cool. It wasn't long after getting here that I decided it was time for me to leave the nest. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. Always will, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life working laundry. Besides, they never came out and said it, but I think my parents are both disappointed that I still haven't middle-aisled it yet. Wait. Okay, this is glowing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I guess if there's like slang from the 20s, like you can click on it, and it's like a glossary, that's cool. Okay. So middle aisle is to get married. Got it. I got plenty of offers, sure, but I wasn't about to get married to the first schmuck who asked, and marrying one of them would have meant being a railroad wife, or a laundry wife. Nah, I've got my sights set higher. I don't need a man to make things happen for me. Well, a girl after my own heart. I already like her. Or so I thought, but there weren't exactly a lot of jobs for a Chinese Jane. Even if I was a boy, I don't think I'd have had much luck. So we're Chinese. That's cool. I guess there's a reason so many Chinese people work in laundry. Just as I was starting to feel like I'd done a real dumb thing leaving my family, I noticed some things in the air I'd never seen before. There were words floating around above me. Shimmering and sparkling, words that looked like they were made of smoke. At least I think they were words. I can't read. Never learned how. Anyhow, I got curious. They formed a trail, and seeing as I had nothing else to do and nowhere to be, I followed where they led. Turns out, at the end of the smoke trail was what looked like a candy shop. Huh. I wondered who here had made the smoke float in the air and shine like that. But mostly, seeing all that candy I couldn't eat just reminded me I was dangerously low on money. I'd bet whoever owned the place wasn't looking to hire someone like me to help out either. I turned away, but a soft voice called out to me before I could go. Wait, are you here to inquire about the job? The word job was music to my ears. Oh, who is she? She's fancy. But really cute, too. I turned around so fast I almost fell over. In front of me was this real tall dame. I ain't never seen a woman that tall before. She was dressed to the nines and looked like she had real heavy sugar. Meaning wealth, I think? Okay, lots of money, yep. I bet she's the one who owns this place. I nodded, but suspicious-like. I'm Marie. What's your name? My name, huh? I had to think about that for a second. Oh, we get to name ourselves. I like that a lot. Okay, so I guess our name will be Coffee. Yep. Coffee, obviously. Cool. It's Coffee. Oh, this feels much more immersive now. Cool. Coffee, is it? That certainly is an adorable name. Why, thank you. You're here for that job, right? The way she said that was kinda shady, but I had nothing to lose. Yep. Copacetic. Come in, come in. She took me inside the place. Candy lined the walls. It looked legit, but too perfect, somehow. I started putting the pieces together. So, a candy shop, huh? Pretty good cover, isn't it? Yep. I knew there was something else going on here. She led me to the back room and pushed a button that made the wall open up. We went down some stairs and... Sure enough, there was a speakeasy at the bottom of them. Okay, so this is like one of those secret bars during the Prohibition era, I think? That's pretty cool. So who's this plain Jane? Yeah, I'm a girl, and you're one to talk. Ain't exactly a cat yourself. Damn. What was that, you bear cat? No, take it easy, Emmy. This is Coffee. She's here about the job opening. Nice to meet you, Coffee. I'm Vivian. But you can now just call me Vivi, for short. I nodded. This sourpuss over here is Emilio. Don't pay him no mind, he's all bark and no bite. Got it. Says you. Says everyone. Ah, beat it. Emilio gave me a once-over. You got any expertise bartending? Don't exactly look like the type. What is that supposed to mean? Why, 'cause I'm Chinese? He waved his hand at that. After I thought about it, I figured this place don't care much about a person's color. That's true, isn't it? We do have a very diverse cast, it's refreshing. Who ever heard of a dame mixing drinks? Couldn't argue with that. Not like I had any experience. I'm a quick study. Wonderful. We've got another bird here who can mix drinks well enough, but he's pretty tied up with other duties. Bird as in man, woman, person, who? Oh yeah, okay. So any kind of person regardless of gender. Nice. We want someone who will take his place so we can focus on music. Think you can do it? Marie and I would love to have another girl here. I ain't in a position to be picky about work. If you'll have me, you're on. Copacetic. Where are you staying? Is it close to here? Well, I'll level with you, Marie. I left my parents' place, so I ain't got a place to stay right now. Is that gonna be a problem? No worries, sweetheart. We got an extra room. This all seemed too good to be true. Where was the catch? How much is pay? How does a sawbuck a week sound? And that is... $10. Okay. I don't know, is that a lot? I wouldn't be sure about that. A gal like me wasn't gonna complain about that. It was way more than I would have made staying up with my parents. Copacetic. She beamed when I said that. Like I said, I'm a quick study. All I'm doing is bartending, mixing drinks, and helping out at the candy store upstairs. You'd just be watching the place, really. It's easy. You'll do great. Alright. I've got no complaints. I'm in. Wonderful. I still don't think this is a great idea, Marie. We don't exactly got people lining up, you know. Give it up already. Emilio grumbled something in Spanish. I'm no Spanish expert, but I don't think it was something nice. Now, I've got some business to take care of. Coffee, you should rest before tonight. The Blind Griffin opens at 6 o'clock on the dot. Be there and look sharp. I was wondering when that name would come up. I guess that's the name of the speakeasy? Right? Vivi, do you think you could show her to the extra bed we've got? You got it, Marie. Let's go. Say, ain't you got any luggage or anything? Nah, just the clothes on my back. Well, that means less to carry, I guess. This way. Have a nice nap, Bear Cat. Dude. Will do. He didn't seem to like that answer very much, but I ignored him after that and walked out. Man, what is his problem? Vivi and I went down another set of stairs into a room on the left side of a hallway. Wow, look at these backgrounds. Like, just like the color scheme and like the lightings and stuff, like... I really like just the aesthetic of this game. It's a library. Well, a research room. Research. Never heard the word before. Research is when you try to learn more about something that you don't know enough about. You can read about it, or do experiments, or ask people. That sort of thing. I nodded. Vivi gestured for me to go ahead. I looked around. Books everywhere. What do bootleggers all have to do all this research for, I wondered. Stuck in the corner with some more shelves was a bed. Looked a little cramped, but I don't take up much room anyhow. Wasn't exactly what I was thinking of when Marie said there was an extra room, but a place to sleep's a place to sleep. It looks really cozy too, doesn't it? The speakeasy's open till late, so you should probably sleep now while you can. I nodded. Thanks, Vivi. Hey, no problem. Us girls gotta stick together, you know? You let me know if you need anything. Got it. Sleep tight. I like that we're developing female friendships very early. It's nice. She left, and after taking off my jacket, I jumped into bed. I'd been losing hope of landing a job, but maybe this would turn out alright. That's what I was thinking until I dozed off. A couple hours later, Vivi woke me up and went back up to the speakeasy. It looked really nice all lit up like that. Glad you can make it, Coffee. I can't be late for my first day on the job, can I? You look nice with our hair down. There is still a good hour before the place opened up for business. You look more like a dame with your hair down. Thanks, I guess? God. Don't judge a woman by how womanly you think she looks, Emilio. I'll be angry with you. I'm glad someone's here to tell him those things. Sorry, Marie. You know I didn't mean it like that. I know you didn't, but still, be nice. Really, I'm sorry. I had to take that in for a second. Mean it like what? Staring at the lines of Marie's face, though, I suddenly understood. I'm a woman. I was just born on the wrong kind of body, that's all. Interesting, so we have a trans character. That's really cool. Hey, I'm not gonna judge, though I don't see why anyone would really want to be a woman. Oh, that's a fair point. Are you kidding? You girls have it way easier than us guys do. Women don't have to go off to war. You didn't go to war either, tough guy. Dry up, Viv. Just then, I heard the sound of arguing coming from the stairs. Sounds like the men are back. And what am I? Just a boy, Emmy. Ooh, who are these gentlemen? They're nice looking. In walked a pair of regular sheiks, a big six and a stiff-looking bird, wearing a cape. Does he know how silly that cape looks? Yeah, it's a little bougie for my taste. Let me introduce you to the guys, Coffee. Who's the dame, Marie? This is Coffee. She's our new bartender. Giovanni. He's handsome. Is that so? Good to meet you. I'm Giovanni. If you have any questions, just ask me anytime. I nodded. A few seconds later, I noticed his outstretched hand, so I shook it in a hurry. Nice to meet you. Oh, I like Giovanni. He's pretty cute. And way too serious as this blondie over here? Hey, Alex. Say something to the girl, will ya? Good evening. I am Alexei. He had a real thick accent. Well, almost everyone here had some kind of accent, but his? Thick like butter. I'm guessing he's our tsundere? Is that how you say it? I nodded. Sorry, doll. He's what you call the slow-to-warm-up type. The gang's all together. Isn't this the berries? I had to wonder what all everyone did around here. Marie clearly owned the joint. Alexei and Giovanni probably muscle. But Emilio and Vivi? Gio, show Coffee the ropes, will you? You got it. Coffee, Gio's the one I was telling you about before. The musician? Aw, he's a musician too, that makes him even more attractive. Yes. Right. He'll take good care of you. Try and do what he says, alright? Oh, trust me, I'll do anything he asks. God, I'm only 15 minutes in and I'm already, in love with someone. I mean, he's cute, though. I nodded and went behind the counter with Giovanni. He took off his coat and hat and stowed them away. Oh, hey, cute outfit. Nice. Looks good. You ever mixed drinks before? Well, if I'm loving with you, no, but I learn real quick. I believe you. That's no problem. Try this on for size. He handed me a glass and a metal cup thing. This here's a shaker. You, shake things with it. Oh, I wonder what his tattoo says. On his, right arm? I can't exactly make it out, though. Or his left arm, sorry. I can't really make it out. Copacetic. He pulled out another glass and shaker for himself. He poured some alcohol and ice into him and started shaking. These are the basics for mixing. It's all the same techniques. You just gotta learn what goes with what to make what else. Think you can do it? Sure. Over the next half hour or so, we worked out some cocktails. It was a lot to remember, but I really wanted a job. I did my best to keep up. You weren't kidding about being a fast learner. Good job, kid. A few more nights and you might just be able to take over for me. Well, glad we impressed him. By now, all the others had gathered around the bar. See, Emmy, she's doing just fine. Yeah. Let's see how she holds up in a week. Anyone could do a good first day. By the way, I didn't get a chance to ask you before, but how'd you find out about this job anyway? It doesn't seem like you're a racket. Racket? Racket as in... what? Racket? Okay, job, lifestyle. Doesn't seem like your thing. Okay. I didn't see any reason to lie about it. I shrugged. I didn't hear about it. Not exactly. I followed the signs. It was just my luck you cats were hiring. Sorry I didn't mention it before. Marie and Giovanni just looked at each other for a sec before looking back at me. Signs? You know, those glowing smoke things in the air. They made a trail that led right to this joint. Oh, okay, so I guess we're like the special chosen one. Only we can see the signs. A silence hung in the air for a while. You are a magician. Alexei was the first to speak up, strangely enough, but his words made no sense to me. Oh, what? A magician? It means you can use magic, Coffee. Baloney, I ain't no magician. You see a wanderer witch's hat on me? But only magicians can see those signs. Those are a secret message for others of our kind. There should be signs like that in a lot of cities, especially the big ones like San Francisco. Haven't you seen them before? No, but I ain't exactly been here long. I mean, like, cause we just immigrated here, right? Where did you live before? Sacramento. I'm sure there are covens there too. You ever saw signs like these in Sacramento? I already told you I didn't. I think I'd remember if I did. Calm down, Bearcat. Don't tell me what to do, Buster. Why you? Look, I don't know from nothing about magic or magicians. This is the first I've heard of any of this. Well, it's not totally unheard of, this situation. Perhaps you were just in a part of Sacramento where the coven couldn't reach. It is rare, but it does happen. Have you ever noticed anything strange happen around you? Times when you wish something for something to happen and they happen just like that? I thought back. Now that they were mentioning it, I can think of plenty of examples. Times when I wished it would stop raining and it did. Times when I was dealing with some bully and suddenly, when they touched me, they said it burned like fire. Things I thought were just coincidences. I'm a magician. Absolutely. Join the club. Oh, so they're all magic? That's cool. You're all magicians. Got it in one. This is going to be a bit of a problem. How so? Well, now you've got to take the exam. Exam? What's that? It's a test. See, we magicians have this thing we call the Grand Council. A bunch of old fogies who make decisions about the way things are run. Every magician has to be approved by the council. Usually they find you at a young age and they train you to take this exam. If you fail, you get your magic taken away and your memory wiped. Oh, well, that's risky. What? If I lose my memory if I don't pass? Dead men tell no tales, but an amnesiac don't neither. Since we found out that you've got the magic potential, it's our duty to report you to the council. Oh, come on. One of us will be your mentor. We'll train you, and then they'll take a magic exam administered by council representatives. Will she be able to handle both that and being a bartender at the same time? They all turned to me. Their eyes were questioning. Expecting. I didn't know if I really wanted to be a magician right then, but losing my memory of this place would be a problem. Sure. Of course I will. I can do it. Copacetic. Our coven's going to be even-numbered at last. Oh, okay, so this is like... So this bar is not only like a secret bar, but it's like a hideout for magicians. That's interesting. If she passes, that is. Why you gotta be such a wet blanket, Emmy? Oh, dry up, Viv. I ain't a wet blanket, just a realist. That's not the word I'd use. I don't care. Alright, enough from you two. Now, Coffee, I know this has to be a lot to take in. Why don't you just turn in for the night? But what about the job? Ain't this place about to open? We did fine without you up till now. We can survive one more night. Well, if Giovanni says so, then it's fine with me. Maria's right. Get some rest. We'll talk more in the morning. Well, if you put it that way, then alright, I'll take you up on that. Can you find your way to your room by yourself? Yeah, I think I've got the hang of it. It's just one stairway down. Alright, good night, Coffee. Buonanotte, doll. Night. Full of mixed feelings, I went down the stairs to my new room. Of course, I tossed and turned the whole night, but what do you expect? It's not every day you're told that you're a magician. Okay, next day, November 30th. Okay, so now that we're beginning a new day, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Yeah, I didn't know really what exactly I expected from this game. I knew that it was set in the 20s, and I like the music, and I expected the aesthetic of the 20s, so that was pleasant for me. But also like the magician storyline. I didn't read anything about magic when looking at this game, so I think that'll be really interesting to navigate, I guess. It sounds pretty intriguing. And also just like the cast of characters is very diverse, which I did not expect at all. I like that we're playing as a woman of color, and like representation is just very important to me in general, so that was really refreshing. This game is turning out to be something I did not expect, and I like that a lot. So, yeah, so we'll continue the next day, and we'll see where the story takes us. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.